Have you ever heard of the hollow earth theory? It's a fascinating idea that's been around for centuries. According to believers, the earth is not a solid sphere, but instead is hollow, with holes at each pole that lead to the inside. Some people who believe in the hollow earth theory claim that UFOs originate from inside the earth, and they also think that the earth's magnetic field is created by a sun located in the earth's interior. Now the question is it just a myth? Or is there more to it than that? We'll be exploring the history of the hollow earth theory and discussing whether it still exists as a concept today. So get ready to embark on a journey to the depths of the earth and join us in uncovering the mysteries of the hollow earth theory. If you don't want to miss out on this unbelievable story, make sure to hit the subscribe button and join us on this incredible journey. Throughout history, people have always been fascinated by the idea of hidden realms right here on our planet. It's like this unexplored world within our world. And it's not just regular folks who are into this stuff. Even famous authors like Edgar Rice Burroughs, Edgar Allan Poe, and Jules Verne were captivated by the concept. Burroughs wrote At the Earth's Core back in 1914, while Poe had The Narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym of Nantucket way back in 1838. And of course, Verne's Journey to the Center of the Earth from 1864 has been adapted for stage and screen so many times. It's just amazing how these inner worlds have sparked the imaginations of writers and readers for centuries. Today, thousands of people discuss the idea of the hollow earth on internet forums, with some calling it the greatest ever secret. People have long been fascinated by the idea of a hollow earth located beneath the planet's surface. Many cultures, including the ancient Greeks, Tibetan Buddhists, and Christians, believe in the existence of such a place, often located in caverns beneath the Earth's mantle. In the 18th century, astronomer Royal Edmund Halley even theorized that the planet was composed of a hollow shell with concentric spheres and an innermost core. One of the most famous proponents of the hollow earth theory was John Seams, a veteran of the 1812 Anglo-American War. He believed that the Earth was hollow and habitable within, with a number of solid concentric spheres, one within the other. Seams even toured the U.S. with a handmade wooden globe that opened to reveal its secret layers, hoping to gather support for his expeditions to explore the hollow Earth. Despite Seams' efforts, no government funding was ever secured, and he spent the rest of his life lecturing and lobbying for action. Even today, there are people who continue to believe in the existence of a hollow Earth, such as author Rodney M. Clough, who moved his family to Alaska in 1981 in search of the way to the hollow earth. You won't believe this. There's a guy named Rodney Clough who is convinced that there's a whole other world hiding inside our planet. And guess what? He's not the only one. He's heard stories from other people who claim to have already found this inner earth. Like this guy, Carl Unger, who apparently traveled there in a German submarine during World War II and met an advanced civilization. Can you imagine? And then there's Admiral Richard Byrd, who supposedly kept a secret diary about his own trip to the North Pole in 1947, where he discovered a land full of lush lakes and woolly mammoths. It's like something out of a sci-fi novel. But wait, there's more. There's even a retired colonel in the U.S. Air Force who says he and his twin sister were actually born there. It's definitely out there, but hey, people believe in all sorts of things, right? Anyway, Rodney tried to go to the inner Earth himself in 2006. He and a bunch of people chartered a Russian nuclear icebreaker to take them to the North Pole, and they even chartered a plane to fly over the pole to find the opening to the inner Earth. But then the guy who organized the trip, Steve Curry, died from brain tumors, and the trip had to be canceled. They tried again in 2014 with a new leader, but something else went wrong, and they had to cancel again. Basically, there are people who believe in the hollow earth theory, and a group of them went on an expedition to find it. However, their journey was plagued with problems. One member of the team died in a plane crash, and another member resigned because a major stockholder withdrew their money, citing the expedition as the reason. The expedition leader, Rodney Clough, believes that powerful forces such as international bankers are trying to stop them from finding the inner Earth. Another member of the team, Steve Curry Thompson, disappeared in 2003, and conspiracy theories abound about his whereabouts. Some people believe he may have found the hollow Earth and is hiding there. However, others suggest that he plagiarized material in his book and is hiding to avoid lawsuits. A man named W.M. Mott claimed to have found Thompson, who was allegedly passing himself off as a writer under a different name. Despite this, the man in question denies being Thompson. Now, here is another interesting story. Dallas Thompson's life changed dramatically after a terrifying accident that happened a few years ago. While driving on Highway 58 during heavy rain, his car spun out of control and plummeted 250 feet down a steep drop. Therefore, when rescuers found him, they were amazed he survived the crash. But that's not even the most mind-blowing part. While he was trapped in the wreckage, Dallas had a near-death experience and claimed to have seen a blinding light that made him temporarily blind. Additionally, he had knowledge about the world but was unable to articulate it. He believed the Earth was hollow and had an opening at the North Pole when he awoke. Later, he is on a quest to find it and explore it. During his interview with Art Bell, he explained that there are massive cave systems and tunnels that go all the way through the Earth's mantle. And here's the really wild part. The atmosphere inside is so unique that living creatures down there are completely protected from harmful pollutants and rays. Can you even believe it? But that's not all. He went on to say that there were herds of mammoths and even ancient tribes living down there, with lifespans reaching up to 1,700 years. Moreover, when Art Bell asked him how he knew all this information, Thompson simply replied that he just remembered it from forgotten knowledge. But that's not even the craziest part. Thompson had actually secured funding to go on a mission to the Hollow Earth using a futuristic helicopter backpack called a solo trek. And he had a set date for the expedition, May 24th, 2003. Can you even imagine what he might have discovered down there? As the buzz around Thompson's planned expedition to the Hollow Earth grew, so did the attention from media outlets and fans alike. His book, Cosmic Manuscript, containing his theories on the Hollow Earth, skyrocketed to the top of the bestseller charts in Canada. However, in a shocking turn of events, just a few months after his radio appearance, Thompson suddenly vanished. He had been receiving thousands of emails and requests for interviews, but he abruptly pulled his book from sale and disappeared without a trace, leaving behind a trail of mystery and intrigue. So, what happened to Dallas Thompson? The journalist managed to track down a phone number for the Dallas Thompson guy in Bakersfield, and the records show that he was the right age and he had the same name as the guy claiming to have gone to the Hollow Earth. But when the journalist called the number, it was disconnected. Maybe the guy was hiding or something, or maybe he really did go to the Hollow Earth and is now living with the mammoths and the ancient tribes. Who knows? So, the Hollow Earth theory is a fascinating and intriguing idea that has captured the imaginations of many people for centuries. Despite the lack of scientific evidence to support this theory, believers in the Hollow Earth continue to explore and discuss the concept. While it's unlikely that the Earth is actually hollow, the theory remains a captivating and mysterious idea that has inspired countless works of fiction and sparked the curiosity of people around the world. Whether you believe in the Hollow Earth theory or not, it's clear that this idea will continue to be a topic of interest and debate for many years to come. So, what do you think? Do you believe in the Hollow Earth theory, or do you think it's just a fascinating myth? Let us know in the comments below.